Will this person sleep before the patch? We're wondering. Crit! No, not crit. That's not crit. Hey, Bulba, how are you doing?
Yeah, me instead. Crit is sick.
Crit is sick. Oh, I hope he feels better soon. But it's good to have you on anyway. Are you sending your players to go to bed early so they get the most out of the patch time, or what's your plan?
No, I mean, we have a good schedule over here. Like when we go to sleep, we usually like go to the gym together with Fly at night. So we're just gonna stick to that schedule. It's like usually gym with Tal, and there's like a sauna there. We chill there, and then yeah, Tal is laughing at me.
It's very good to have a rhythm like that.
It's not even true.
It's not true?
Sorry.
What?
Those two guys are trolling me.
I hear him say that it's not even true.
Sometimes Tal's not there, but okay, our tour is going to the gym. I'm there. Huh? Okay, I go. Okay, me and our tour go. Sometimes Tal joins us. That's true.
Do you go to the gym or to the sauna? Like, there's two differences here.
I mean, I come to say hi.
We go first to the gym, and then there's a sauna there, and we chill there.
It's a combination. I still think it's good to have a rhythm like that. It sounds very healthy habit. Congratulations on your series, of course. First of all, that was a very nice 2-0. I want to ask about if you were expecting that Slark as a pos 4.
Yeah, we saw his pro tracker, and our tour called it out that this guy has like a bunch of games on Slark, and our tour was saying that they were going to bust it out in the first game because the series didn't really matter for them. But I think they got the loss in the first game, and then they busted out for the second game.
All right, so not unexpected then. Nice to hear. I also was wondering. I mean, you probably saw the riddles, and I wanna talk to you about maybe one or two of the riddles if you're okay with that. The riddles of Valve regarding the patch.
Sure.
All right, the ones that I have for you is which unit type do you think is going to gain 15% movement speed at night? And why? And what do you think has effect? I can tell you our thoughts, and then you can tell us what your thoughts are on our thoughts.
Go on, Sam. Come up with something.
Hello?
Sure, you can say your thoughts. Because I mean, I didn't read that much because I wanted to first like have us focus on this match first. Because you know, Saber's just been talking shit.
Yeah.
So like we can't just lose after he talks shit. You know.
Of course. So, and you did. So
then,
well done.
Yeah, and then there's a small chance where there's still a tiebreaker for us to get top 2. So, and that's a VG or whatever. So I think Liquid has to lose too. So
either one of the two just has to lose. Either Liquid or Game and Gladiator. So you only need one to lose. Obviously, if both lose, you're tied with both. So we'll see that. Of course, those are the next series. What we thought. In particular, what Pyrian Flax thought is that unit types, you've got obviously a couple of unit types, heroes, creeps, neutrals, couriers, but we thought creeps is the only thing that actually would change something that would make sense. Lane creeps at night, faster, 15 movement speed extra. What do you think?
Maybe. I don't know then. Why though? What would be the point of it?
Who knows?
From just the creeps.
No, we thought that if the lane creeps are faster at night is the time where it's easiest to gank and stuff, lack of vision. So there was Purge. What did you say? Something about pushing the lane.
Something clever.
After you win a team fight, the creeps will get to the base faster. If you need to make up for like creep cutting or something like that. Does that make any sense to you, or is that just stupid?
Yeah, maybe. Not in the early game though. That would be messed up, right? The early game, if that was the case.
It's every nighttime.
Okay, and every nighttime?
Yeah.
It could be then. I don't know. It sounds then the entire equilibrium will be messed up, right? So that would be big.
And also, what do you think of an item that and we don't know which item, obviously that's the guess, that has an initial and max stock of 4, restock time of 120 seconds?
Maybe sentries?
Really? Nerf them? No. Why? Would they be free? You think if they...
No, not free, but maybe it stops like the sentry spam. I'm not sure.
But only...
What was your guys' things?
I said mangoes, so that people can't just stack mangoes on themselves.
What if they buff mango and then make them restricted?
Buff mango, but restrict the number you can have was the thought.
Not sure about. I mean, I don't know. The people kind of stopped the mango abuse right after the nerf already.
Right.
But you're saying they buff it and then they stop it.
Yeah.
So possibly. I'll guess maybe sentries. Because they're gonna change maybe something with wards and sentries, probably, right?
But then if you nerf sentries that way, it feels like every hero that has invis is so OP. Unless there is a third way other than dust and sentries, or fourth way, sorry, and gem to see invis heroes.
Just ban all invis heroes. I don't have a problem with that.
Hey guys,
with that.
so I don't know if I can hear you guys.
Oh, we hear Fly very loud as well. I don't know if it's in a private conversation or not. I just want to point out that we can't hear.
He's in like the Spanish interview.
Oh, okay, then we're good. Okay. Just making sure just in case. You never know what's being said on broadcast. Okay, those were my questions. I'm sure some of my panelists also have some questions.
Sam, since the patch is almost gone, what always happens, the knowledge that you have right now in this patch is kind of irrelevant a little bit. Are there any like weird hero picks that you guys always wanted to try that you're like for sure not going to pick in tiebreakers tomorrow that you want to tell us about? Is there like some like Clink support is cool, but my team won't do it kind of thing?
Thank you.
For like in case this patch stayed the same and we were going to play the tiebreakers tomorrow?
No, just like is there some like cool strat idea that you have that you guys definitely aren't going to play tomorrow and you want to tell us that like you had like in your back pocket?
Yeah, like you can unburden yourself now.
I mean, Arturo was like, this match didn't matter today. Like, or he was saying like stuff like that. He wanted to like personally have fun by himself. So he was just spamming about like bounty carry in the morning, and that one got vetoed by not just me. So yeah, there will not be a bounty hunter carry tomorrow, unless
you get buffed.
Unlucky.
You never know.
Yeah, super buffed.
Did you have any ideas that got vetoed?
What, my ideas that got vetoed?
Yeah. Did you have any bounty carry like ideas that got vetoed?
For not really. I mean, we didn't really think about the tiebreakers. Like the team is like kind of saying that there will be a very low chance for there to be tiebreakers tomorrow. They're saying the gladiators and like we won't lose. So yeah, I think everyone just wants to like read it and then spend all day reading it. But I didn't really have like an idea for the tiebreaker tomorrow until we see the patch. Okay. But I can say that Arturo will not be playing a bounty hunter carry 100%.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hey Sam, I was just wondering, when a new patch drops, like what's your best way to learn it fast? Do you just spam pubs or do you watch other people play? How do you fit into it the best?
Well, knowing this one will be like super big, like compared to the ones from last year. That one was like, I don't remember the ones where like before, there was like one before Germany Major that was really big. There was like the one before Singapore Major during the COVID year. For us, we just played a lot of pubs and then scrimmed. And for me personally, yeah, I'll probably play a bunch of pubs too, I think. And then I'll be also watching like other players, what they're doing on Pro Track and stuff, like certain notable players that like they like to experiment. And then I think in this era of Dota, people are definitely more like willing to copy, like everyone like is willing to copy each other. So I think that's why you see a lot of the teams end up picking the similar heroes near the end, just because like there's just a lot of copying going on from every team, But back then, I think like several years ago, like it wasn't really like that. But now, like one guy starts playing like a hero, like for example, Beastmaster, like everyone will start copying that hero fast, Like it's like Dota has so many tools for you to copy. And I think now people have becoming leewaying more into like thinking a lot about execution and stuff. Mm-hmm. It's like so I think that's like something that will just basically happen. It's like you kind of, maybe someone will bust out something broken tomorrow, and then the following day everyone will try to copy that, and maybe they will mess up or maybe they won't, So I think basically watching other players play, watching our own players play, playing pubs, like that's probably what it is. And in the span of like 4 days. So.
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting. So I'm curious, which players in particular do you think are the best to watch and copy when a new patch drops?
I don't know, I guess I'll be calling some people out. For me personally, I look at all like the top European teams and every one of their core players. So for example, Tundra, Gladiators, Liquid, each of their cores, what they're playing. Like people are not going to not like show you what they're going to do. A lot of Dota now has come into, okay, we're going to pick this. We don't give a shit if you know. Like we will play it 10 times better than you in every way. Like come beat it, you know, like everyone has that mentality right now, which is like been an old way. Not many people used to do it. I think like the old, you know, 5-6 years ago, I remember like no one really used to do that. Everyone used to be different. But now everyone is like very, you know, like, so example of a player, maybe like Neta, maybe Skeeter, you know, Quinn, Ace, like, so basically all the European players. I think Europe is just like everyone just looks at that region and the top 4 teams there. Because like the results for the last 2 years has literally just been the European teams, and every other region has just been at the bottom. So, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the answer. Last question is, you know, people say there's going to be new objectives in this patch. That's the word on the street. So do you have any predictions on what any of the new objectives could be?
I mean, there was like that leak one about some second Roche or something. Was that nice?
Some sound effects here.
That was an
It's so
ooh.
good.
Yeah, I heard some leak about some second Roche. I mean, they're doing some cool things. Like I remember a few years ago, there was like they changed like the location for some ancients. There was like they moved an ancient camp. I think usually we were pretty fast at changing, at least based on some of the map changes, I think. So that would be fun. I think because the map used to change like every few months in like 2019 and 2020, I remember. Like there would be a major, like one of the big majors, like Kuala Lumpur major or like Chengdu major, and then the map changed, and then there was Germany major and the map. And then when COVID started, it definitely became a lot less frequently, but those were fun. Like just figuring it out, things fast, how, you know, maybe something changes in this map. So yeah, things like that. For objective, I'm not sure besides this Roche. I can't, then it would just be like completely guessing.
Okay, I got one quick question for you, Sam, before we let you go. Everybody's talking about what you're looking forward to in terms of changes and predictions and stuff. What do you hope doesn't change or doesn't change too much in this patch? Something you're like, please don't change that. We like that.
I definitely like, for me personally, I like some of the heroes in the patch. Some of the heroes have been like, for the last year, some of my favorite heroes. I'll cater to all like the memers out there. Like I hope, you know, I hope some Storm Spirit buffs or whatever.
Right.
And then, because not many players play that hero. It's like a high execution hero in a way. What else should change? What I like in the current patch?
Yeah.
I do like some parts of the map. I think they're pretty cool. I think some of them are obviously overdone, like the cliff boards and stuff. Like, I think that one, you know, how many times like Insania has been there for like 10 years now, near that cliff.
Right.
Change some of those, and then maybe some mid lane, like the mid lane, the mid lane and the water runes. I don't know. Some mid laners don't like it. Some of them love it. So I think it's a kind of cool thing, the water runes. So
Yeah.
maybe not change the water runes. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean the water runes is like some debate, you know. Like, but I think it made mid lane for the better.
Yeah.
Even though people disagreed with it. So I think I like the water runes.
Thank you, Sam.
Yeah, thank you very much, Sam. Thank you, Bulba, for taking the time to talk to us extensively. And of course, potentially good luck in the tiebreakers tomorrow. And otherwise, we'll just see you in the playoffs on the Saturday on the fresh patch. So looking forward to that one. Thank you, and congrats on the series once again.
Thank you. See you guys as well.
See you.